Hello everybody, this is Zigzag Zog coming to you from Western Kentucky, and we're here to continue our playthrough of XCom 2 War of the Chosen featuring Long War of the Chosen. Excited to be playing through on the beta version of this new mod that's getting worked on. Also, if I haven't mentioned or if you haven't noticed in the comments, I believe, and if I haven't, I will add it today. I think I have a link to the Discord page so you can get in and get a peek on what they're trying, what they're working on as far as the development of this mod. There's been a number of developer updates since we've started our playthrough, with lots of different changes coming up. I've decided at this point not to keep updating with every possible dev update coming down the line, but we'll keep our eyes on some of those changes they're working on and tweaks they're working on. Perhaps at some point I'll feel comfortable, but I'm more focused on trying to make sure we don't throw off this playthrough and download something that causes it to break. And we will definitely, after we finish this playthrough, continue on with another one with the most updated version of the beta at that point, and definitely at a higher level even. So just to give you a run through of a few things that caught my eye as I was looking at some of the dev updates that they're working on. You remember in our first mission the Lost did appear, and now the Lost won't be appearing before a region is at Force Level 3, and the headshot on the Lost is going to be disabled for the legendary levels and the commander levels, so that's going to be quite a change too at the higher levels. Rapid fire is now going to have a one-turn cooldown. Light 'em up is being removed from the sharpshooter abilities. Supply extraction missions will be awarding half the alloys and Illyrium they used to. Detection radii for the enemy units will now vary with your infiltration level. The Templar headquarter healing is down from 100% to 50%. So right now, in this playthrough, I imagine we get the full benefit, but that's going to get tweaked down. A lot of these just to make the game, as you know, Long War should be a little more challenging. And finally, the scientist in the infirmary will increase healing only by 50% instead of the current 100%. So there's a few ones that caught my eye. There's all sorts of other changes that they're working on that are mentioned on the Discord page, so please check it out if you're interested in this mod to get a sense on the kinds of stuff they're working on. It's really fun to follow along and see how it's coming along. So back to the mission, Operation Dawn Mask. We'll see if we can't unmask the Advent forces and release our important prisoner. It'll give us a new Shinobi, which is much needed and will be greatly received. We have them down to enemy readiness of vulnerable, concealed start, which is good. We have a decent timer. So let's just revisit the squad we're taking in. We have Clint Dirty Harry Eastwood as our specialist, Luc Picard as our Shinobi, Keith Murl is our gunner, Jeffrey Warrior Drag is our grenadier, and Deanna Troi is along as our technical. So this squad was successful last time they were out. Let's see if we can continue that trend.
We received an emergency request from the spokesman asking for our help in freeing a VIP sympathetic.
So we're going to Ottawa this time.
Advent forces are holding the captive somewhere in this area, and we're expecting a steady contingent of reinforcements to back them up. Lock down the area, eliminate all hostile resistance, and secure the VIP.
You got it, Bradford. Let's get in there and do it.
Menace 1-5, we have a confirmed location for the VIP. Move to rendezvous. Eliminate all hostile contacts.
Okay, let's
The squad is concealed.
Let's get a better peek at exactly where. Okay, the prison that we got to break them out to is right there, and the evacuation, not too far away. Looks like it's through a building though, so it's not hideous, although it is a fair amount of distance coming back. Not too bad. It's about average of what we're used to going in to rescue, actually, for any of our missions. So we have a building right nearby that we should be able to get up to, and I think that's where we're going to try starting out, depending on what we see and what we activate, you name it. So Picard, let's get you, Jean-Luc, off this way to see if we can get a peek up on that roof.
I'm on my way.
So far so good. And let's get up here and see if we can't even peek down that skylight, see if anything interesting is inside. Alright, so far so good on our initial scampering up the roof. That's a pretty large building that's going to get us pretty close to where we need to be, giving us a height advantage. So I think I'm going to take advantage of that. Let's see if we can't get everybody up there. Now that we know it's clear, Jeffrey will take you up there. Clint, we don't want you to block the way. Let's see if we got some higher speed down here to get us up there a little farther. Deanna Troi. Now, so we aren't going to be able to even get everybody up on the roof first turn. So Deanna Troi, you go there. And Keith, how far can you get? Oh, you can get yourself up there, Keith. That's good.
On the move.
And then we'll get Clint up on the roof also.
All right.
Silence. 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 This silence is eerie to me. I'm so used to having music playing, and I haven't figured out what causes that, if that's by intention, but I have a feeling it's not, but we'll see. If you've all heard anything, let me know. Okay, Jean-Luc, let's get you looking a little farther forward here.
I see.
So far, nothing. Now this other side of the building, you got cover here. Let's just stretch it all the way as far as we can. Ooh.
Oh, brave new world that has such people in it.
We now are very aware of some aliens along the pathway here. Okay, so we got a sentry trooper sectoid down on ground level, and looks like I couldn't get a, well, let's put it this way. I don't remember exactly the formation of this pod across the way on the roof, but there's at least a gunner over there along with whoever else he was with. So let's start moving our folks up there and seeing how we can position ourselves to handle this threat. Is there any way for them to, yeah, we're right by a pole where they potentially could get up to the roof. Unfortunately, they're down below, and we're higher up than them, so that's a good thing as far as their vision up onto the roof for us. Yeah, we got cover over there.
Copy that.
There you go, Keith. Get you in grenade position. Let's get you up here, Jeffrey. Actually, you're the one with the grenade. Or are you? Yeah, you're my grenadier. There we go. Jeffrey, Keith, you're my gunner. Had you guys mixed up. We'll get you, Clint, up closer, and then we'll also get Deanna Troi up there closer. We'll kind of hustle everybody to get you up as close as we can. And that group's coming off the roof. Looked like a trooper and a gunner that I noticed. So everybody's going to be way down on ground level, and they're moving off a little bit. Not too far, though. Not too far. Oh, do we have some fun underneath us? There was a quick pan down here, so you never know. There might even be some activity underneath us, and I am not going to go to the skylight to take a peek. I do not believe. Now let's get people moved up and see if we can get in position to do something this turn. Kind of thinking just to keep an eye on that other group that went down. The gutter, yeah. I just want to kind of see where they are. And it is only the two. It's an advent officer. No, so it is a pod of three. No, it's just the two. Just the two. I take it back because there's the gunner that we did know was there, and it's an advent officer. I could have swore I saw a trooper, but maybe it was an advent officer. Let's see how close we can get you, Jeffrey. We get you behind some cover to get ready to pop a grenade out that way. And from here, Yeah, we only see the 3 from here, so we don't have line of sight, and Picard won't get activated, so we have the potential to activate just this one pod right off the bat, right off the start. Clint, let's get you up closer. What do you see at this point?
I'll be moving on.
Get you up closer. Okay, you do have vision of all. And Deanna Troi also. Let's get you up here. Kind of not as close as I would like, as I would prefer. So the question becomes, who do I want to pop this pod with? We have the possibility of using Deanna Troi in a rocket. And we have the ability to use the grenade also. What kind of scatter we have with this rocket down here? It's a scatter of 3, so it's not the most reliable. Oh, we can get it down here. When we come down here, it comes down to a scatter of 3. Is that worth the risk? Is that worth the risk? Is that worth the risk? So we go for a high scatter rocket, or is it better to do the grenade? The grenade potentially will take out 2 of them and injure the sectoid. And I think we'll do it with the grenade right now. Let's see, Jeffrey, how you can place the grenade over here. Okay, you can get the grenade right in there. We got assured damage. Very good chance that we're going to take out the 2 troopers, or at least harm them greatly with a grenade. So let's start that out, and let's see if I want anybody else on any kind of Overwatch. We could put Clint on Overwatch. What kind of abilities do you have? Or do we want to keep that? We might want to keep that combat protocol in our back pocket. And with that in mind, I'm thinking Deanna Troi, I'm going to put you on Overwatch for this particular activation. You'll be the only one on Overwatch, as a matter of fact. Whoops, let's not fire. I said Overwatch. Commander, listen to your own words. Okay, we're going to have you on Overwatch. And let's get this grenade party started. Kaboom. Start it off, Jeffrey. Let's get some music back in this playthrough.
Multiple targets down.
There's one pissed off sectoid. We do get a hit, not much of a hit, from Deanna Troi. And we got the other 2 killed by the grenade, as I thought might happen. And we have the sectoid down to 2 hit points. So that means I can... No, I don't even have vision on you down there. Well, I got one quick way to finish you off. And that is using... Oh, do you not have vision? Do we not have vision of him down there? What is this cockamamie thing going on here? We don't have vision from where we are right now. That is just bizarre to me. He came in close to where supposedly we do not have vision now. So maybe what I got to do is see about, can we get down to lower elevations without activating the other pod? Does not look like it. Clint. Well, let's just get a peek on this hack. Precision 75, squad targeting 34%. Not bad as far as percentages to get that top one. Because the question is, if I go ahead and try getting down, but you only have 1 action left. Well, it's not like we have... What have we got? It's not like we have to use combat protocol, because we got this grenade that we can bring down there pretty well. Let's just see if we can do that last 2 damage with the grenade on that sectoid. And we took care of it. Now we got to get ready for the other pod over in the other corner. So that was nice to be able to activate them boom boom one at a time. Who do we got left? We got Jean-Luc Picard, and we are able to move Keith. Now that shows that we would activate the other aliens because they can see you away from the edge. So at this point, we will just overwatch you, Keith. Because we don't want you to be detected, and we'll just go ahead and overwatch you, Jean-Luc, and see where they move. Oh. Are they yellow alerted? Oh, we got them coming in from all over, don't we? Nice overwatch, Keith. Awesome job on that sectoid. So I don't think the other guys saw us, but I think they're alerted, which is why we saw them hustle so much. Now we have the ability to take out that sectoid with combat protocol without a doubt. Let's see, we also have, who else has some other shots? It looks like we're flanked. We got that guy down below flanked without a doubt. And so Keith, let's see if you can't take him out for us. The Advent Sentry. Nice job.
It's dead. It has to be dead.
Yeah, he looks dead to me. Let's see, we've got Jeffrey. What kind of a shot? You have only 45 against the sectoid, and then we got this guy kind of out of sight over there, the Advent Trooper. So maybe what we do is we put you on Overwatch, Jeffrey. Keeping that Advent Trooper, making it difficult for him to move, and then Deanna Troi can probably move up a little, just a tiny bit closer, and herself get on Overwatch, and then take out the sectoid with combat protocol. It's kind of what I'm thinking at the moment. So let's go all the way in and take a peek at this hack. Failed hack will result in all enemies gaining defense and mobility boost, and then soldier crit chance increased by 25 for 8 turns. And the 34%er, nah, not worth it. 75% hack. What do you think, Clint? Would you be able to do it? What do you think? Let's cancel this for the moment. I don't know that we're at the point where I need to worry about that yet. Let's just take in their combat protocol against the sectoid right there. There's one less sectoid for the world. We're going to have some loot that would be nice to pick up coming up. But for this particular turn, we're going to run a little Overwatch. Do a little Overwatch. Ooh, we could get a nice hit on the officer if I come out of hiding. But that would also make me visible to that Advent Trooper. So I think we'll just hang on for the moment. Put you on Overwatch, Picard. And we'll put you on Overwatch also, Jeffrey. See if we can bring that trooper out. Oh, he missed. Alright, fortunately he missed back, and he's highly flankable down there. And where do we have? We still have these guys down on the road over here. So let's see what kind of options we have now, because we do have options to get across for getting across the road. Now if I move first and activate these guys, they're going to move out of sight. So maybe the first thing I do is we bring Jean-Luc Picard into play. And what kind of a shot? We have a nice strong shot against the officer, and let's see if we don't take it. Or is it better to flesh on down? I don't know where these guys are going to move once I hit them, but let's give it a go. Oh, we only did a weak little graze. Jean-Luc, we can do better than that. Okay, they're not going to be in much sight, I don't think. Yeah, we can't get, unless we go down, we aren't going to get a flank on that guy. Well, we can always think about flushing him out, and then we got to worry about the two guys underneath us. Let's move you up, Keith Murl.
Okay, I'll go.
And let's see, Deanna Troi, let's get you a little close. Oh, we can't quite get you as close as I want into the action. This will have to be close enough. There's the whole reason I moved Keith farther forward. I think, Keith, we're going to take a little play with your flush down there on the advent trooper below. Not the officer, the trooper. And we're going to try flushing him out, but not until I put... And we're going to keep Deanna Troi on Overwatch. How about that? See if we flush him out, see if we can't. We missed, so we didn't even get the flush. So much for having the flush in Overwatch work for us. I think what we'll have to do with you, Jeffrey, is we're going to take that 60% shot on the officer down there. We could always throw or pop a grenade down there, hoping that to do it for us. We're going to go with the 60% shot in this instance. Another graze. We're real good at grazing that guy, and I hope he doesn't have visibility right through the floor that I made to get a better shot at me. That would be dastardly. Okay, let's see. 48% over there, or do I want to move? He's my last move, Clint Eastwood. Do I dare to bring him down? He could easily probably be flanked. But I'm sure it would be nice to get that officer out of the way. And I do have someone still on Overwatch that the flush didn't activate. So you should be, by moving here, Clint, you should be safe against being flanked with that Overwatch helping cover you. And then you'll have a really nice shot, I believe, on the officer. So let's give this a shot. Okay, we got a nice flank shot on the officer. That should do it there. Now we're going to have the gunner and the trooper to worry about. And that shouldn't be... No, it's not a flank, but it sure was a hit. So we got past our armor to do some damage on us. That's not good. And we caused the trooper to run away.
That one hurt a little.
And we got a protected shot because his cover got blown away. So our Overwatch, he ran away from our Overwatch, and it didn't do us much good. Let's see. Can we still save that loot over here? I'm thinking we're in a good position to be able to pick up that loot, so we're going to go this way just so we don't lose the loot. Kind of keeps Clint Eastwood out of the game a little bit. As far as doing damage on the enemies, he becomes just a kind of a custodian picking up the mess. Now let's see. We definitely have to get the Advent Gunner down here, and then we'll focus on the Trooper. So let's see, Jean-Luc Picard, now that you're exposed, I think we want to bring you down. And there is no perfect spot unless we also take out the Trooper, or at least keep him immobile to be able to flank Picard. Let's do the flesh move. Four damage. We didn't quite make it all the way, so we're gonna need a little assistance down below to clean up the job. I'm thinking with the ammo we have left, I think we're gonna bring... Yes, you'll be flanked right here at the moment, Keith, but you'll be able to lock down that Advent Trooper over there.
Over there?
And that leaves us 2 other soldiers to work on the gunner. Jeffrey, where do we want to bring you down? Let's see if we can't bring you down right here to get a flank on that Advent Gunner and keep you somewhat protected.
Moving to designated coordinates.
I guess that hole in the ceiling that we ended up making on ourselves has paid off a little bit. Okay, let's see if we can't finish off this gunner.
care of. I need ammo.
And Picard's right there to pick up the loot. And then finally, let's get you down into range here, Deanna Troi, in order to see if we can't take out that trooper. You won't be able to do anything this turn, but hopefully the suppression we lay on him is going to keep him frozen a bit.
Light him up.
And he chooses to take a shot, but under suppression it wasn't a great shot. And that makes it, I guess, kind of easy if we, as long as we make the shot. Let's get in there, Clint, and see if you can't wrap it up for us. I always trust Clint. Wouldn't you? There we go.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Let's see. We have one little more piece of loot to pick up. Jeffrey, I'm going to move you out here to grab that.
Moving
just
on
so we
target
gain
location.
all the loot we can, and we're going to start heading over to the prison. We've killed 8 already, so that's probably the original team that was guarding the prisoner. Not bad to get them out of the way now. We got to hurry, so we're in good position when reinforcements finally arrive. In fact, let's kind of see. The prison is inside here. How do I need to get in? Where do we have some access to this building? So let's see. We got entrance over here. Oh, this is the old, just at a different angle, the old bar with the dance floor prison. It always cracks me up, the way that is. Yeah, let's go out and party and rescue a prisoner while we're at it. We got a door in the back. Well, we might as well just smash through into the... We might as well just smash on through into the dance bar, get right up to the door. I don't think we have any more active aliens to worry about right now, and let's get this
Solid
moving.
copy.
Jeffrey, I will, rather than move you this turn, I will get you reloaded just so we have some of us fully reloaded for the advance. Deanna Troi, I will double move you to get you up close since you have a fair amount of ammo. And let's see. Jean-Luc Picard will dash you up there too.
I'm on my way, sir.
Okay, reinforcements still at the yellow. So let's open the door. Keith, let's get you reloaded while
Locked
we're
and
at it.
loaded.
Let's see, we can get you right up to the door, but we'll try the opening of the door with Clint Eastwood to see now that he has
trusting you
better
here.
hacking abilities. Maybe he'll be able to get some better chances at rewards when we open that door. So let's get everybody motoring. Jeffrey will double move you. Clint Eastwood, we want you over there. We're going to double move you as far as you can get. And Deanna Troi, let's get you in there. Now where is, once we get him rescued, boy, it would be nice to be able to get right up to the roof and be able to go rooftop over to the extraction zone. So I'm thinking maybe that's what we can work on right now. Let's get ourselves up to the roof. Get a little bit of a position up there, especially if the reinforcements come. I don't mind getting the high ground on them. And Jean-Luc will move you up top also. We'll reload
Yes,
you.
indeed.
And we will reload you also, Deanna Troi. Okay, we're back in business. Let's get you over here. We'll get you in the room right here, Clint Eastwood. All right. And let's get you hacking on that door. Yeah, we like that hacking bonus you got, that little extra. It didn't. I think he was the one that got the PCS chip to hack a little bit here. We can go to try to gain a PCS or just go for some intel, and I think we'll just start with some intel. Here I thought that was pretty guaranteed to gain a little intel. I was starting to feel good about Clint having these extra abilities, and it looks like it goes back to DeAngelis and Jake Solomon being the only ones that can hack in this game. I think it's rigged. I call rigged. Oh well. Such is the game with RNG.
Good copy. Moving on target. Overwatch.
We'll get you over to this side, Deanna Troi.
I'm glad to be of service.
Jean-Luc will get you far over to the corner, so we're overwatching our extraction zone. Is that where it is? Yeah, it's down below in the other corner. Now let's get back down here and see who else we can get going. Keith, it's time to get you up. How far can we get you? Can we get you up yet? We can get you up with everybody else, so we might as well.
Moving out.
Yes, definitely.
More of them coming in.
Okay, now the reinforcements are red. My question is, where is my scientist? I thought I hacked that door. No, I hit Overwatch by accident. Where is my scientist down below? I unlocked that door, but I do not see a scientist. Do you? Oh no. Oh, why did I Overwatch Clint? I was going to move him right up to the door to open it. Now while we didn't get the reward on the hack, we opened that door with the hack because that was guaranteed. Why am I not seeing the prisoner? There's my question. So there we got something funky going on here that we're going to have to survive and deal with. Let's get everybody else positioned for potential reinforcements coming in.
If you say so.
That we're going to have to be ready for. And with Clint over down here, still stuck on this side, I'm going to have to put somebody in
Understood. Moving
Overwatch
out.
over on this side.
Scanning. Overwatch.
Okay, where are they coming into? Do we have our Overwatch in the right spot, or are they coming right on the roof for us, with us? It looks like they're coming in below us, right below us, as a matter of fact. Do we have enough Overwatch on that position is the question.
Like that before.
I would say yes, we had enough Overwatch. So now, let's go figure out this little prisoner problem here. Can you get in that door, Clint? Is there anybody in there? Oh, there. So it didn't work until I opened the door. I got the door unlocked. I could have sworn, well, as soon as you unlock it, the scientist becomes active. I didn't think or recall that we had to actually open the door for the little guy. Oh my goodness. Now it's time to get everybody out here and head towards the evac zone. And I'm thinking we'll be able to, since reinforcements are not nearby, we can get everybody repositioned and start moving towards the evac zone and start providing cover down that way.
I guess that'll be okay.
Go up the back way. I better not call him a wimp because I think he's going to be our new Shinobi. So sorry, Shinobi, for implying that you couldn't open the door. Okay, let's see. Let's do some reloads on these guys that took the Overwatch shots. And we will get everybody reloaded and ready just in case we get more reinforcements. It looks like we should be able to get out of here before the next wave of reinforcements appear. Okay, let's get moving.
Sure.
Understood.
What's over there?
Yeah, our prisoner has okayish range at least. Our new trooper. That's good to see.
Roger that. Moving to Overwatch.
All right, let's see how close we can get everybody. Reinforcements are just imminent, so we're going to squeeze out before they show up. Let's just get everybody down towards the loading zone. So at next turn, in fact, let's just see. Clint, I don't think you have the range to make, yeah, you don't quite have the range to make it, so we'll just get everybody outside and ready to go next turn.
I think we have to proceed normally.
I'm trusting you here. Okay. Moving to Overwatch. I'm on it.
Okay, now it's time for us to evacuate the party. Reinforcements from no reason to sit around and wait for them.
Moving.
Of course.
I guess that'll be okay.
All right, and there we go. It looks like the toughest battle was in the beginning. After that, it was a kind of a cakewalk with our...
Firebrand, VIP is secure.
Status confirmed. Mission
the
accomplished.
infiltration that we got. So let's see what we have, the abilities. Let's see, do we have the abilities to take a picture here? Let's get a different location. Picard, we don't need you shooting down there at the camera. Let's get you off the shooting pose. Yeah, that's better. Arms crossed is just fine for me. And there is our badass team. Victory for XCom. Victory for Earth.
Tell them
Ooh, there we
they're
go.
an Advent burger menu. For science, of course.
I would like to assure the citizens of Advent that our peacekeepers will stop at nothing to prevent further attacks by criminal elements such as the one that occurred today.
All right, so we did take one little ding on that. Otherwise, all our hits were just on armor. So, God, it'd be nice if we could get rid of these little dings along the way. Hopefully, because we won't have a full squad if we got to turn around and infiltrate these guys right away. Those dings add up. Those dings hurt.
Well done, Commander. It's always good for morale when we ace a
We got
mission
one
like that.
promotion with Deanna Troi. It's only a 6-day wound time. But you know, those wounds that we get, they start adding up. And we don't have an infirmary yet to speed any of those up. So we got a speed, a little mobility that we'll be able to use. Defense is not the one I get most excited about. Another lyrium core never hurts. And an emergency life support. This implant ensures the first killing blow in a mission will not lead to instant death and extends the bleed out time by 2 turns. So I guess that's something to possibly use on one of our weaker troopers there. I don't know. And there's our new soldier, Thomas Gagnon. Gagnon. Depends on how you want to pronounce it. And we'll probably change his name to something else. If you are one of those that might want to take over this Shinobi role, hey, give me a shout out and we'll see if we can't make this new rescued soldier you.
We're getting thin on manpower, Commander. We should check with Resistance HQ for new recruits.
Yep, I'm feeling thin. We got one new recruit. So I guess we did lose someone to a ding, but we'll have a new Lance Corporal Thomas Gagnon. Gagnon? Help me out with the pronunciation, guys. Help me out.
Never really had time to consider the possibility, but I have to believe Valen is still out there somewhere. She wasn't the type to let the collapse of XCom stop her research.
Yeah, watch what you wish for. Watch what you wish for. So we got some clearing to go, 12 more days. We got the resistance ring out there. They're going to finish up soon, just 47 hours also, and we'll have a few more troopers back. So that's all good, all good, all good. And let's get out there and see what we got going. Special Forces. Commander, after our recent success, members of the Resistance in New Mexico have brought us reports of activity that we may want to investigate. So we can scan over there for a new soldier, and guess what we really, really need right now? I'm thinking we're going to get over there and investigate to see if we can't pick up a soldier. Because we need to increase the forces in the barracks. Oh, new target acquired. It's only a this is start liberating the region. It's an important mission for us that we missed the first time around, but it's only a 2-day timer. So recover an item from the Advent facility. God, we passed this up and then, but I don't think with 2 days I can even get one soldier in there. Let's just go in there and take a peek. If I can even afford to infiltrate with one and try to do a stealth sneaky sneak mission. Because I don't even think that's going to be possible. Could we do a Shinobi sneak with Jean-Luc Picard? Nah, see, the infiltration can't even get up to full infiltration to try and do it, so we're going to have to go back and wait again for another turn to start the liberation chain to free up New Mexico down there. So, dang it, how frustrating is that?
Avenger plotting new course.
Special Forces. Another mission. What kind is this going to be? 3 days. We got resistance personnel to pick up, but we got nothing in the way of long time on these missions. So I thought, I just can't infiltrate on that, and I thought we had switched some guys over to intel. Not enough, though. Not enough. So let's increase our intel over here, at least until we start getting missions back over here. We can increase supply more in other regions where we have the higher count of Haven personnel. That's what's causing it. For some reason, I knew we had some on intel. I didn't realize it was that light. Pays you to know what's going on in your own resistance movement. Let's see. We have life signs up there too. And we got 2 days left. Let's finish this one and maybe pop up there. So we have a new ranger, Samantha Ferrer. Awesome. Thanks for joining the squad. And we have a new training complete on our squaddy, Yu Jung Jo. And so I'll have some name changes to work on here for some of these new soldiers. So if you want to get in on the fun and get a name of a soldier after you, give me a comment, give me a holler, and we'll see if we can't make that happen. And I'm going to get up here to life signs over here. I'm going to see what we can figure out up here.
Avenger plotting new course.
It'll get us some intel over there. And what do we got? How infiltrated? We still got some time, 74 and 68, so we got some time to do some scanning over here.
Our cooperation has proven to be a boon to the resistance.
Ah, super. Good timing to get an engineer. Love it, love it, love it. Welcome back, Trevor. Welcome back, Tommy. Glad to have you back with us. And the new staff, the engineer, is back. Let's see. We can get a gremlin, but we have nothing to use the gremlins with. We should look at excavation for our newest
we have a chance to deal
engineer,
the
I
elders a
think.
great blow, should you wish us to, Commander.
Now we have the ability to gain a new faction hero, gather intel, recover loot. So I think it may be time at this point. We can find the Reaper or we can find the Skirmishers. I don't know. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'm going to flip a coin. It looks like we can locate either one potentially. And I think I'm I haven't used a skirmisher in a while. It's been a long time since I've had some fun with a skirmisher. Let's see if we can add a soldier corporal or above. So that means Keith, you'd be able to go. Jean-Luc Picard would be able to go. Our newest ranger would be able to go. So I think at this point I'm going to send out the new ranger. It'll give me some time to think on how we want to name the character, and it'll give you time to put in any requests if this is a soldier you want to take over as a ranger. So Samantha, you're going to go on this mission, and we need one extra soldier to go along with you. I think we'll bring, and I want to keep extra Shinobis. Let's see, who have we got wounded? We got Sebastian, Professor Jeske wounded 3 more days, and we got Clint Dirty Harry Eastwood was the one that got nicked this last time. We got 4 days out on the specialist there. So let's see, who do we want to put out? Keith, I think we're going to send you as a gunner on this mission. Do I have another? I don't really have another gunner. But that's the class I'm going to give up as being available right now. So Keith, I'm going to also send you on this infiltration mission. The risks of getting wounded on this mission are moderate, but we're going to go out. The rewards of a skirmisher make it worth it. So let's get in there and confirm it. And they'll be done in 8 days, finding the skirmishers for us. Now let's make sure while we're here, I got to get somebody active on clearing some alien debris. And what's where we'll put our newest engineer, right up above. 8 days there, 10 days there, so we're going to gain some abilities once those get cleared out. That's going to give us some loot to work with, some supplies to work with. Let's get back out there and scan for that intel. And while we're scanning, it looks like it stopped because we probably have one of our missions 100%. And we might as well just go a little more time to see if we can't get that enemy readiness down to vulnerable. It's a very light mission, so it's going to have a few more enemies than we're used to. So I think it's worth it in this particular instance. Let's wait, scan a little longer.
I take it this was easier than your last procedure, Doctor.
Central, Commander. Yes, I find the process to be far less disconcerting when the subject has already expired. The results, however, it's best you see for yourself. My autopsy of the Advent captain has confirmed the existence of an implant, similar in design to the unit I extracted from the commander. But there are differences.
What kind of differences?
The data you see is being pulled directly from this Advent captain's implant. The sequence here is essentially you, Commander. Or at least the tactical information they were processing through your mind.
As you can see, the data is nearly identical. They were using you against us.
Yes, however, the Advent data shows signs of decay. Removing the commander from their network has likely caused significant damage.
Network?
Yes, what we're seeing here is a psionic network. These implants are capable of receiving and transmitting information, a great deal of information, somehow encoded in a stream of psionic energy. My working theory? Advent uses this network to augment the tactical readiness of its troops, as well as disseminate orders from its central command. Observe. Even in the subject's diminished condition, the implant continues to have an effect. A truly astonishing achievement.
Or a weakness?
Potentially. But I need direct access to their network to know for sure.
I'm guessing that won't be easy.
We'd need an active link. And that would mean hacking a live Advent officer.
Like I said, not easy. Still, it's the best best lead we've got. Your call, Commander.
You heard it, guys. We are now going to be looking to capture a live subject. Let's pick some new research. We can get some more intel this way, but I don't know that that's where I need to do it. Let's see. I'm thinking resistance radio may be time. We're a little short on supply for some of these down here. So at this point, let's work on resistance radio.
I will make that our highest priority. I certainly admire the courage and tenacity displayed by our troops in the field. They face a well-armed, well-trained enemy, and yet they never waver in their loyalty to the cause.
Of course not. We're XCom. Let's finish this scan up here. Boom, so we gained back some 36 intel. So we're sitting okay on intel right now. The big thing is, do we have enough infiltration over here? We are ready. Enemy readiness is normal, so we're real close to getting where we want. I'm going to wait just a little bit longer. I'm thinking, where do I want to scan? Why don't we scan just while we're waiting for a few minutes over here to Templar headquarters? See if we can't speed up some healing for the couple injured. It's only going to be a short bit, so I don't know it'll make all that much difference for us. Now we're 110% over here. Does that mean we've reached a new level? No, we're still normal there. I think it just means Raptor has reached its full infiltration, and that's also normal. So we're just going to spend a little more time here at the Templar headquarters. Not very long, but some. Ooh, Dark Event has completed tactical upgrades. Infighter. Advent Stun Lancers gain the Infighter ability, which grants bonus dodge against nearby enemies. Ooh, so we don't want them cutting in close, or I guess what that means is we don't want to go after the Stun Lancers with our own blades and Shinobis. They might be a little bit immune to that, or be able to dodge a little bit, so we got to keep that in the back of our minds. What are we looking at here? We got it down to vulnerable. All right, so the squad we're going to be going in on this one, it's neutralize a target, get Advent's attention, Operation Senseless Key. The squad we'll be going in with is Worf, Wesley Brain Trust Crusher, Data, Reginald Barkley, and Guinan. It's that Star Trek group that we've used to some success in the past. So this is Zigzag Zog signing off from Western Kentucky. Come back and join me for our newest mission next time, next episode. See you, same bat time, same bat channel. Have a great day.